Welcome to TaskTrek. We have designed TaskTrek to counter very basic communication challenges that you face at work to help you manage better, stay focused, and get more accountable. Let me log into my TaskTrek account to show you around. This is my TaskTrek dashboard. Most of my time working is spent here on the dashboard without having to move from one screen to the other. On top of the dashboard is a toolbar that has shortcut keys to the other areas or features of the application. From the extreme left panel, I can edit my profile, also access some other features like my team schedule, my top 15 projects, tasks, etc. In the center of the dashboard is divided into two parts. Left side is a list of all my updates of the last 3 days, chronologically arranged. If I click on any update, I can see the details on the right side. Say if I click on a message, I can reply to this message, forward this message, view all related messages, and send a new message from here itself. Another update is a file that was uploaded. So if I click on it on the right side, I can see all related files. From here, I can download the file, email the file to an external recipient. If the file is heavy in size, I can do a file share, upload a new version to the file, or view all the versions available, even discuss the file. To every update or action, there's a mirror icon. Basically, it tells you who all can view this message or file or task, etc. Click on the edit profile. From here, I can change my personal information, my picture, reset my password. I can configure up to 3 email IDs to receive the updates or alerts from TaskTrek concerning my activities. So check boxes to receive alert messages with attachments, if any, and mention the size of the mail. And I click on Update Profile. Below the edit profile is my team schedule. Without having to bother my team, I can know the schedule right from here. I can select the team member and check his daily, weekly, or monthly schedule by calendar or grid view. Also view the timeline. Not only this, I can view the task my team is working on, but also the progress or the status on the task. In the team calendar, the task will be color coded depending on the status, to do items, overdue items, completed items, etc. I can share heavy files with anyone who's using TaskTrek or not. Click on the file share to share heavy files and view details of the files that have been shared. As a manager, I can know the space that is available to the account overall from the left panel. From this window, I can see all the files that have been shared. These files here are temporary files uploaded only for the sharing purpose. In a snapshot, I can see the files that were shared, when it was shared, with whom it was shared, file size, validity of the file, etc. On clicking on the project or task file, a list of all files appear that are linked to my project or task and have been shared with external recipients. In a snapshot, a whole lot of details about the file shared are available to me from this screen. I can also view the files my team has shared. Select the team member or a group of members and show files. Currently, there are none. To share a heavy file, I click on the file share again. Click Add File. Select the file, specify the validity of the file, enter email address of the external recipient, and click on Send Download Information. If you don't want TaskTrek to email the file details to this recipient, but only generate the link for the file, then you can click on option 1. In a jiffy, I can see my top 15 tasks or sub-activities, also my projects. I click here. From here, a simple mouse over on this task will allow me to perform many functions, add a message, a file, raise a question, change status, etc. Similarly, if I click on any project from here, I can create a new task, raise a question, and go to that project. These are shortcuts for quick access from the dashboard. Going back to the dashboard, say if I want to click on a message, on the right side window, you will see a small gray star. If I click on this star, I can bookmark this message and add to my favorites. Add a caption to it, and the star will turn orange. Click on the favorite section on the top of the toolbar. Under messages, here is the bookmarked message. Likewise, I can make any project task file as my favorite. I can even manage my favorites from the setting icon under the favorites section. From here, I can edit or delete. Else to remove, I will click again on the orange star till it turns gray. An administrator or account manager can add quick links for his entire team, bookmark external website links, and bookmark important projects for the organization so that the team can view from their respective TaskTrek accounts. The report section on the top of the toolbar is open to customization. Basis the client requirement, we customize reports for our client at no cost at all. The default report that are available are linked to the timesheet basis activities or users. On clicking User Timesheet Reports, I can select the users and specify the period to see a snapshot of time each user has spent in that month on various tasks. Similarly, time spent on various activities in a time frame. From the support section on the top of the toolbar, I can download Getting Started Manual, raise tickets of query, view TaskTrek blog, forum site, and access video tutorials on how to use TaskTrek features, etc. Back to the dashboard. Click on the project icon on the top toolbar. Click on Add Project icon. Fill in the details for your project. You can even set a category for your project so that many similar projects can be grouped together. If you wish, you can link the project to your client by selecting from the client list. Please note, as an administrator, can only create the team structure and clients to your TaskTrek account. As a manager or user, you can only select from the list of users and clients available to you. Mark the project internal, in this case login works, if it has not been assigned to any client or it is related to your company. Mention the start date and the end date of the project so that you can be reminded if the project is overdue or coming close to the deadline. Select Manager for the project from the right panel and save. When you have multiple projects saved, you can use the filter options above. Say I've typed in the first few letters of my project and the system will automatically refresh. I can select the project by status, end date, start date, and also use advanced filters. So I check in the boxes for a more focused search and apply. You can even get a report on all your projects by using Export to Excel. I'll go back to the projects, and then from here I'll select the project called TaskTrek to create a new task or a sub-activity under the project TaskTrek. By clicking on Add Project Task, just like the way I created a new project TaskTrek, I follow similar steps here. On the right panel, you can select the owner or the collaborator for this task. Owner is a person who's responsible for finishing the task, whereas a collaborator is a team member on the task. And then I save. This is the project screen. Here you can view all the tasks or sub-activities created under this project, store files or information related to the project under Project File section, mostly final or approved files. You can raise queries with your project team and get their feedback, and also view your project team. You can access your required task faster by using the filter options. Not only this, for getting a snapshot on all your tasks, their details, you can choose any of the three views: calendar, grid, or list. To manage your documents better, go to the project file section. As a manager to your team, you have the access to create a standard folder structure to dock all the files. The team will follow this structure and cannot change it, so that all the documents related to the project are stored in a consistent manner and easy to search. Right-click on the root folder to create a new folder. You can rename the folder and then click on Upload File, select the file, add a description, and from the right panel, select the team members to whom this file should be made visible, and save. You can easily drag drop this file from one folder location to another and vice versa. Document versioning is very useful. You can track all your old and new versions of any file or document in one place. Say I go to the marketing folder, expand it to go to my presentation folder. On the right side, I see a presentation file uploaded on TaskTrek in May 2010. This is the version history, and I can see all the versions with the comments. If I want to upload a new version, I click here. I can even make my presentation my favorite. The orange star means over here that it's already my favorite. As an activity management or tracking solution, I can click on all updates to view all updates related to this project. Updates can be new file, change in a file, new message, etc. I click on the project task. At a task level, you can exchange messages, upload files, raise queries with your team members, and also log in time. In the message section, you can see all the messages related to this particular task, both internal and external. I click on a new message now. Type your message in the body. You can even attach a file here or multiple files. If it is a message for your task team, then select the recipient from the right panel. But if the message is for an external party, then enter the email address. And now you can save the message or send the message. Your message will reflect here under the messages section, color-coded, and automatically the page will refresh. This will also be there in your dashboard updates. It's very easy to use and flowing seamlessly like a thread. When the recipient replies to your message, you will get a pop-up instantly, irrespective of which screen you're on. You can even filter your messages for faster access. Say you want to see only messages which are with attachments or by sender. Now click on Files to see all the files related to this particular task. You can click on Upload File. Here you can upload the file and share it with all those in your team with whom you wish to share. I have a file that is already uploaded. I can email this file to an external recipient. I can share this file with anyone if the file is very heavy. I can also upload a new version to this file and view the version history of this particular file. If I want to link this particular file at a project level, in case it gets approved, then I can even do that. To discuss the file, I can click on Discuss File icon. I'm going to a task called the new TD website. I search for it. Here is the task and I click on this task. Then I have to look for a file which is called the inner page template for feature under this task. And I search for it. Once I come to that particular file, I can discuss that file. I click on Discuss. And now I can see the entire trail of discussion that has happened. I can add a comment to the discussion. It is a very useful feature. And I can go back to the project detail or even edit this particular task. Now I come to the time log where I can click on time log to log my time, where I've spent the time. Percentage complete is basically how much percentage of work is completed. That I will fill in manually. Adding a description is necessary. And then I save. I can see the task team and add more members to this particular task and save. This way, your internal team, clients, and all your work-related people can meet on a common place to share, discuss, and store. All communication and information is grouped basis activities and tasks to help you manage your team better, stay focused, seamless, and get better accountability. You can even access your official emails using TaskTrek as a one-stop solution for all your communication and information management needs. Thank you for watching the online demo video of TaskTrek. For more videos on specific TaskTrek features, do visit us on our website or our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.